Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At shooting guard, Kemp Elliott. And now the starting lineup for your Atlanta Hawks. At guard.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name.
As the injuries have piled up one after another, they've got to be thinking, what's next? But no excuses, no consolation prizes here. They got to find a way to win.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Batum. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's man in at the 2. And for the Hawks and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Jackson. And the pass to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. He lays it in.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Herter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jackson drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here's Young. Passes it to Capella. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Jackson. Shot from 12. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
He hits both from the strike. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Back to Young. Capella at the elbow. He kicks to Hunter. Hits the three-point bomb.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Jackson passes to Batum. Fades away. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And he drives in. And the rejection by Zubac. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Rebound, Atlanta. Hunter with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Herter. Capella trying to free himself up. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Jackson against Hunter. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Here's Hurt. Hawks passing it around. And it's Capella missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Jackson. Here's the teardrop. Man gets the bucket. Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
Driving inside, and he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Team second.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers leading by 3. Jackson kicks to Zubac. And there's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Team second.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And both free throws good for Zubac. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Young going inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Young against Jackson. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter on the wing. Now the feed to Collins. And yes, it's good.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
To the middle, here's Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Here's Herter. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Bogdanovich after the basket by Los Angeles. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Team third.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Bogdanovich at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Inside. And that one is hammered home.
That's That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
And so Wright nails both of them. And the Clippers have possession. Kennard up top. He's guarded by Williams. Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Team third.
Covington passes to Coffey. Here's Mann. Outside Covington. 5 to shoot. The shot misses. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Hawks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And it's Wright missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Kennard for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Mann. 6 points for him. Pass to Kennard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The kick out to Wright. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Here's Coffey. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Bogdanovich looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Wright. It's 2-on-1. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now, Kennard. He has 5. Count it. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Gallinari right side. Count the basket.
It's a guessing game if you're defending Gallinari in the pick and roll. My goodness, is he good with the ball in his hands.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hyde is out there with Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So it's Atlanta now after the Clippers pick up 2. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Okongwu. Gallinari surveying the D. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Hits first. Clipper substitution. Nick Batum.
The Hawks trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Okongwu's now got his second basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Kennard. Knocked loose. Right with the double team. Lock at 6. Here's Covington. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Really left alone that time. Covington's got 5.
Let's remember, Robert Covington is a guy who has hit over 200 three-point shots in a season. You better guard him from out there.
Here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Jackson. And it's sent back by Okongwu. With the drive, the pass to Gallinari. Williams for 3. And they get it back. The shot off that time. Los Angeles leading by 4. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Luke Kennard. Passes it to Herter. Dishes it to Capella. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
And another shot. Yep, it counts. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson against Young. Jackson drives in, and he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. L.A. has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Herder. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team third.
Batum scanning the floor. Jackson passes to Man. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. He can't hit that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Pass to Hunter. Zubats against Capella. Inside, Collins. And it's good, 2 points. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years.
That's his second.
He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. It's good.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Capella draws the double. Batum with the steal. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's Young. Collins in the post. Working on Zubats.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 8 points for Clint Capella.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's Man. He has 6. Drives to the hoop. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Second substitution. Isaiah Hartenstein. Amir Coffey.
The Hawks trail by 3. And Young, here we go.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
2 minutes.
Capella covering. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3 and D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. At the floater. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Pass to Hunter from 11 feet away. A second chance effort. Here's Herder. He's got 12. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Clippers trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there it is for him.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Now, here is Young. Down low. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Young. Capella's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one misses. Collins with some nice D.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Man. He has 6. Pulls from the top of the key. Coffee can't get it to go. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks on top. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Atlanta leading by 3. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And there's Jackson. Then there's Batum. And it's Man in at the shooting guard position. Stolen by Zubac. And there's the pass to Batum. Here's Man. There's the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Hawks leading. And Young kicks to Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Here's Jackson. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Up top, Zubac. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young left side. Capella, the pass to Herter. And the 3 off target. Clippers trail by 5. He takes it in. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Clippers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Young, here we go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Clippers have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Man passes to Jackson. To the paint. For the tie. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 9.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
Collins passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jackson misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter. Jackson against Young. 13 feet away. Well, a shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Molinari pass to Okongwu. Molinari with the steal. Young outside. Into the lane. That one goes in. Young's got 6.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Molinari covering. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Young, here we go.
And you have to respect Trae Young's work ethic. He's a young player who you can tell puts in the work to develop his game and improve on the few weaknesses he has.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Clippers trail by 6. To the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, at 6'9" with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Outside Williams. Inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, Covington. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
Atlanta making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Wright in for Young. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Coffey's checked in. Now here's Wright. He has 5.
LA foul. B.J. Boston. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, you've also got to love how hard they've attacked the basket. All that penetration, getting them lots of easy buckets.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Coffey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Coffey's got 9 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Okongwu, great positioning on the putback.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Covington. He's guarded by Williams. Covington against Williams. And it's in there. Covington's got 4 this quarter. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Wright driving to the basket. And finished off by Wright.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Pass to Covington. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. So for the Clippers, Hartenstein comes in for Nicholas Batum. And And it's Luke Kennard in for Reggie Jackson. Clippers trail by 6. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team third.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half. Doing a much better job.
Driving the lane, and Covington sends it back. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Tipped away. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Coffey. The pass to Kennard. Here's Hartenstein. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Now, here's Kennard. He's got 9. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. Kennard, the pass to Mann. To end the drought. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Atlanta leading by 10. Passes it to Gallinari. Back to Wright. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Kennard. Here's Mann. Pass to Kennard. Off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The Hawks working the ball around. It's right on the wing. Collins trying to break free. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kevin Huerter comes in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Wright. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Covington. Here's Coffey. He's got 9 over Young. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young drives in. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Huerter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young passes to Herder. And here's Collins. A three from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Coffee. Pass to Man. Right side, Covington. Now the pass to Coffee. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
The Hawks leading by 14. Here's Herder. Kennard with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Covington trying to break free, and Coffee gets it to go.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Herder. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here's Covington from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Young looking around. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubats. Collins against Covington. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reggie Jackson comes in for Luke Kennard.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Breaking out the statue of liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. On the wing, Jackson looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Young against Jackson. Passes to Collins. Back to Young. Clock at 6. And no good. Good D by Covington. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hunter finds Young. Here he goes.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
Trae Young taking 2 shots.
And so Young nails them both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Man. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Hunter on the wing. To the middle. Here's Capella. Does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts. Here's Man. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Herder. Capella trying to free himself up. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Collins. And that one good. That's now 8 points for John Collins. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 15-point game. Here's man, defended by Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
How about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Atlanta leading by 13. Young pass to Collins. Batum against Hunter. Back to Collins. The kick out to Young. Takes the 3. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Jackson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Hunter against Batum. Rob. Now the Clippers moving it up. Puts it up from 15. And no good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Jackson against Young. Kicks to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella. And a rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Covington's checked in. Shot clock at 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's his 3rd. Team second. At the line for your Hawks, Trae Young. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And so Young nails them both.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Jackson against Collins.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Young pass to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His 2nd personal foul.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Clippers trail by 14. Jackson with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Jackson. The Hawks leading by 12. Young outside. They swipe it. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Terrence Mann at the line for 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 10-point lead. Outside Collins. Takes it inside, and the layup is good. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Young against Jackson. That one goes. Counted. And so it's Atlanta with it. Bogdanovich with it. Young outside. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Capella's got 19 points.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Jackson finds Covington. The shot's good. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Young against Jackson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And he drives in. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Batum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Atlanta leading by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hawks.
Tonight they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force
For Trae Young.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Young, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Chang, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Knox comes in for Hunter. Luwawu is checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Wright in for Trae Young. To the right side. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Hood for three. Rebound by the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. The pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think. All right, David, thank you. And that